Ready?
Go ahead.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know what time it is. You know this face. You know that face is Y'all Street TV alongside Best in the World 1989. And you know it's just too sweet over here. It's club all day, baby. We repping for the team. And today we're talking about Monday Night Raw
Too sweet.
and these fake WWE, not even WWE fans, just wrestling fans in general. So we're going to start off with Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was what I like to call a sleeper show. I wasn't even paying attention to Raw last night. That's how bad Raw was to me. I could be wrong. Like, I was not interested in Raw. Like, I mean, the Enzo segment was funny, but I would have booked it a little different. I'm going to talk about that when we get to that point. But as a whole, Raw was not that great. It was not that good. Like, SmackDown's going to win this week. SmackDown is winning this week. Period. How you feel, man?
Yeah, man. I think Raw wasn't that good to me either, man. I tried to stay up and watch it. There was times where I was falling asleep, where I literally had to stand up. And I mean, Raw was so bad that there's two other things that I didn't tell my partner here about what supposedly happened last night, which I'm gonna tell him about that when we get to it. But so let's go ahead and talk about this show. So we start off Monday Night Raw with Seth Rollins coming out, cutting a promo saying he want to fight Triple H, which we all heard that supposedly him and Triple H supposed to fight at the Rumble or WrestleMania. And so then he talks about Chris Jericho. And out comes Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho's former best friend. And he basically says, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and let you talk about my best friend. He says he got Jericho these gifts, where one gift is that he's going to get a title shot at Roman Reigns' U.S. title for later on tonight. He's going to get a match at Roadblock with Seth Rollins. That's the second, second present. And then the third gift was he had Seth Rollins a match. And who comes out? Who?
Who?
The Big Show.
See, I missed 20 minutes of Raw. I missed about 20 good minutes of Raw before I realized it was 7. So oh snap. I done missed 20 good minutes of Raw, and I saw Big Show in the ring. Like, what is? Because he told me that your boy Big Show is back. Like, why is he back? Big Show looks in good shape, but I'm not going to front. But, like, what was he there for? Like,
He is on Raw. Remember that. He was drafted to the Raw.
Like, that is random.
Because he haven't been on there in like 20 months. But
pretty much.
Big Show came out, and some people say he went from a face to a heel real soon. Real quick. Well, yeah, when he came out, he was coming out because Kevin Owens was going to use him as his dirty work. But he wasn't really a heel because the fact that he was waving at the crowd. So they're having a match, and Kevin Owens keeps getting in the way. He's cheering Big Show, telling Big Show, get him. And so Big Show decides to turn around and chokeslam Kevin Owens and leaves Kevin Owens left there so Seth Rollins can beat him up, and Seth Rollins picks him up and pedigrees him. Now here's the thing. If I was booking Raw, I would have had Big Show chokeslam both of them. The best say I ain't on nobody's side. I'm all me. He chokeslam Kevin Owens, then turn around and chokeslam Seth Rollins, and leave both of them laying. But nah.
Yep.
They didn't even want to do that. They had him go from face to heel, from heel to face for what? Over 9,000. Like, they do this all the time. Big Show, we can't take him seriously anymore. Let's call him for what he really is.
He's not even a tweener, bro.
He's Paul White.
Paul White.
He's Paul White.
Yep, right. He ain't lying to you, people. He ain't lying to you, man. And then we get the... What happened after that? Was it the Enzo thing? I don't even remember what happened on Raw.
It was a cruiserweight match with some...
okay. Rick Swann...
No, not Rick Swann. It wasn't them. It was...
oh, it's the gentleman, the perfect gentleman.
Perfect gentleman and...
some other dude. Davari.
Yeah, his brother.
No, that's his real brother.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know, but supposedly.
That was a quick... Man, that was a pretty solid match.
What happened to me? I think...
I don't know. Like I told you,
he hit him with like a drop.
He won. Yeah, he won with the... I don't remember because I said Raw was that boring.
But since you want to jump into Rich Swann, and Rich Swann and TJ Perkins had a pretty solid match. The crowd was somewhat into it. Rich Swann was...
See, people are not... I think the only thing that's going to save the Cruiserweight is this 205 thing they got. I think that's the only thing that's going to save the Cruiserweight.
People wasn't even there when that happened. They said it wasn't even a big crowd. Like, half of the crowd had left when they showed 205. The best way to do 205 is to do it before, because I know they do it after SmackDown. That's when they tape it. They need to tape it before SmackDown. It need to come on before SmackDown. Tape it before SmackDown, then show it after SmackDown and go off on the network. That's what you do, because if you do it after SmackDown, these fans gonna leave. They're not gonna stay to watch that. Look how they look on Raw. The crowd be dead when the Cruiserweights come out. I think Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander and TJ Perkins can get this much of a pop.
You know what? This is what they should have done. Switch gears right quick. I think the Cruiserweight, they just should have kept 205 and just kept it like in Florida, kept it in the NXT arena, ran it like that. Just kept it like that because the NXT crowd is a lot liver than the WWE universe crowd. Because WWE, like, yo, we're not into this Cruiserweight stuff. We just not, people just not buying into the.
Well, then also they tuned down too. Remember that.
And yep. I mean, they ain't got nobody that you want to see. And why is TJ Perkins in this entrance video still got the Cruiserweight title on the loading screen?
Fix it. Fix it. You know what?
I mean,
shame on you, WWE. Shame.
I mean, shame. I mean, that was a pretty good match, though. Rick Swann, I'm happy we got. He's a cruiser. I wouldn't expect him to win. I kind of feel, I had a feeling he would, but I wasn't sure. But, you know, who knows? Then, what we got?
So we have this segment with Enzo Amore and Big Cass on stage. They're talking, and they see Lana and Rusev arguing. And then Lana takes off her ring and throws it at Rusev. And then Enzo's like, oh, shoot, I'm finna go make a move. I got this, homie. I got this.
Cass like, don't do it.
Yeah, Cass like, don't do it, don't do it. The only problem I had with this segment was we seen this before. Remember Ziggler and Lana? Are we going to act like that never happened? So, Dean Malenko and Lita.
Then, the heart, yep.
It was basically the same thing, almost.
But see, the thing that makes the Hardys and Dean Malenko so much better is because they got the drop on Dean Malenko. Like, with this one, it was like, they say, oh, WWE goes attitude for a night. And it was like they was trailing on that, but they gave us something else. I mean, like, I'm like, take your pants off. He took his pants off. Like something about to happen, but I would have booked it kind of like the Hardys and Lita, Dean Malenko and Lita. I would have had Lana in bed with Enzo, lights cut off, cut back on, Rusev like, hey, what up, big boy? Wow, lights out. You know what I'm saying?
Too sweet, man. Come on.
Too sweet. I mean, like, boom. I'm like, that's just better booking. Like, anybody knows. And just how they sold it. I mean, there's not me being there. It's not us being like older wrestling fans. Like, we knew that was gonna happen. All right, Rusev's not gonna come out.
We called it the whole show.
And like, I mean, like, it just didn't seem like a believable thing. I'm like, it brought some. I mean, they really let Enzo go there with the non-PG references, all the penis references, all that joint. It's funny. I'm like, I'm glad they do that. They give them that freedom to do that, and they have that much. You can see the WWE trying to get edgier. But that segment, I mean, I would have went in there differently with it. I mean, well, like you said, Enzo and Lana. I mean, Enzo, Ziggler and Lana. And we've seen something like that before. Like, it's boring now. Like, if y'all trying to split up Rusev and Lana, just split them up, man. If y'all trying to go down that road, split them up. But then again, do we really want to see Lana with Enzo and Cass? Do we really want to see that?
Can we get Carmella? No, but here's the thing. The thing I didn't like about it, I like your idea that they should have cut the lights off and then Rusev be in the bed, like, what's up, big boy, and just start beating them down. The thing I didn't like was when Lana set him up and said, you're a fool. That's when it should have been like, what? And as soon as he turned around, Rusev should have just stuck him and just started.
That's when he should have rushed him. Bro.
Well, that's what the way. So we could have, unless you would have sidestepped. But I'm sure at least stuck him. Or something like, yo, you're a fool. He's like, He turned around, and then Rusev, hits him and then throws him on the bed or couch or whatever, start beating him up. But instead, you just had Lana keep saying, Rusev, and Rusev walks in the room slowly, like, ha, 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 I'm here, and then runs up on Enzo. I would have had him.
Is it bad that, can we not act like Enzo to get any offense? Like, he got no offense in there. Like, he didn't even try to defend himself, man.
You knew he wasn't going to he was going to get tossed around the room.
All that, he could hit him with a bottle or something.
I mean,
anything.
Great. I mean, the segment was great, but it could have been done a lot better.
Yeah. I see the direction it's going in, but they just didn't execute right.
And see, and before we get off of that and move on, the thing with Dean Malenko was the fact that Dean Malenko, for weeks and weeks and weeks, he was messing with Lita. He would come out during her matches, watching her fight. He'll come out doing tag matches. He'll be sending her gifts. He'll try to talk to her in a locker room. I think one time he even came in the women's locker room and caught Lita putting on her clothes, and she was like wearing lingerie, and she was putting on her wrestling clothes, her pants and her shirt to wrestle, and he was peeking around the corner like a creep. They didn't even do that.
Nope.
They didn't even do that. So they could have done it better.
Yep, could have been done it better.
We have Chris Jericho. What was it? No. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. And to be honest,
for the team time.
Every time they fight, it's a good match. Last night it wasn't. It seemed like
it's like
listen.
It wasn't nothing missing. We've seen it for a million times. Like,
but they didn't even go.
It's like when. It's like. Put like this: Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It's like it's that match where if you watch ROH, if you're a diehard ROH fan, you see El Generico versus Kevin Steen. You've seen it a million times. Now WWE is just taking that same thing and just like, okay, it worked in RH, it worked in NXT, now let's make it work in WWE. It's like you're going to the well one too many times. I mean, like, it's like, okay, you're going to the well way too many times. We've seen this match. I mean, like, I'm not even a Kevin Owens. I'm not even. I wasn't even familiar with Kevin Owens. I mean, Steen back in the day. I wasn't familiar. I know he had a mean package power driver. I remember that he gave it to Generico on the ladder. But like, those two guys, they have epic matches. But this match, it just wasn't like you knew Sammy wasn't going to win. That's what it's like. You like, I know he's not going to win. So, like.
There was no magic there.
Exactly, like
picked up most of the match. I think he only got like 5 moves in, so I was like, nah. And then I don't know, it just didn't seem like, and the crowd wasn't even chanting, "This is awesome." Like there wasn't even
in the matches like John Cena versus Kevin Owens, great match because in a way, I can speak for myself and War Machine over there. We knew we already kept putting our mind. Kevin Owens not winning this match. Ain't no way he winning this match. And he wins. Like, wow. AJ Styles versus John Cena. Like, ain't no way AJ Styles win this match. And he wins. Wow. Match like that where you're not like, especially when it's Cena, we're like, okay. Anytime a Cena match come along, you kind of got to give it to Cena because you never know. But the point I'm making is this match didn't have that, oh my gosh, it's scary. Like, to it, like, man, this match is going to be whatever.
There was nothing. There was nothing there. The match, it was just thrown together. It was just a thrown together match.
Together. Yep, exactly.
I mean, usually, like I said, they put on good matches, even though we've seen it for 1,000 times. It's always good, but last night it was decent. It was just decent. It wasn't bad.
Yep.
It was just decent. What else?
Could have been a lot better.
Was it Chris Jericho title opportunity against Roman Reigns? And to me, the match it was pretty good. It could have been a lot better, but it was okay. It was an okay U.S. title match. It wasn't too much bad about it. I just wanted a little bit more, but it is what it is. Kevin Owens comes out when Jericho told him not to, and they start arguing, and so Kevin Owens is like, all right, fine, and he leaves, and as soon as he leaves, Chris Jericho turns around and gets speared. To be honest, I wanted Roman Reigns to lose that match. Because I felt like, there's talk of Roman Reigns dropping the U.S. title, and I think last night should have been the night. I think what they should have done was had Kevin Owens come out and distract Roman, and Roman comes, knocks KO off the apron, and Jericho rolls him up real quick, holds the tights or whatever, gets the 1, 2, 3, and Jericho becomes champion. Then that makes the Roman Reigns versus KO match more serious because now Roman Reigns wants to hurt him because he cost him the title. It gives that title match between the two more of a purpose.
Why do I have a feeling at Roadblock Jericho's going to screw over Kevin Owens for screwing him over?
Yeah, I got a feeling Roman Reigns is going to walk out of Roadblock with the championship. But that's for another video.
All right. Okay. My
so
bad.
What else we
Jump the gun here, people. Jump the gun.
Oh, we had my favorite, The Boss. Real Sasha Banks fan, by the way. Had a promo about her with Charlotte, and she announced that her and Charlotte are going to fight at Roadblock in a Iron Woman match, a 30-minute Iron Woman match. She calls out Charlotte, tells her, do you want to do this match? And so Charlotte accepts. And here's the thing. We know last week Mick Foley said this was going to be the end of the rivalry. And we knew it was going to be the end. Well, then again, no, we didn't. We knew they were going to fight again. Because she get the rematch. Charlotte lost last week. She get a rematch clause. Now, I want it to end here. I really want this to end. And I don't want Sasha to lose this match because this will be the second Iron Woman match she ever fought in and lost both of them. She lost the first one to Bayley. So they're going to have her lose again? Like, come on, man. Yeah, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And so Charlotte came out and did an apology to Ric Flair. Let me tell you something. That apology was boring as hell to me, man. I'm sorry.
I fell asleep, but they were still
I'm a
talking.
Charlotte fan too. I love Charlotte. Charlotte's great. I have no problem with her. But the segment was good, but her apologizing was boring, man. The crowd
It wasn't boring. It was just drawn out. It was like one of the things where we knew how the story was going to. It's like we know how the story is. We just waiting for you to get there. Like it just took too long to get to the point. All right, man. Just ask, like saying, man, just ask me for $5. I'll give it to you. Like, don't give me this long, drawn out speech. Just ask for the money, and I'll give it to you. Like, you ain't got to give me this long, drawn out speech.
So then she calls Ric Flair a bitch or something like that. She was like, Ric Flair, you're a bitch and all that, and basically turned on her dad like we expected because we all wasn't buying that apology BS. Ric Flair starts crying.
Shades of the Big Show.
Come on, Rick. He wasn't even really crying, man. Like I could have cried better than that. But it is what it is. So Sasha runs down to make the save, only to get beat down by Charlotte, which was expected because you got to make Charlotte look strong too. Now, here's the problem I had though. The way I would have booked it, I would at least let Sasha get some offense when she hit that ring. I would have let her get a couple shots in, and then Charlotte like hits her in the knee, kick her in the leg or something, and she falls to a knee. And then that's when Charlotte just like boosts her in the face and just starts dominating her and lay her out just like she did and says, "This is your trophy? This who you want to be champion?" That was done perfectly. I'm just saying I would have added more. I would let Sasha get a little bit of offense in. She didn't even get that. She got straight beat down. Like, it made her run to the ring pointless. Because as soon as she slid in, she was getting stumped out. She didn't even get no...
Hold on, everybody. Breaking news. Pre-ringside access. Paige will reportedly be returning to WWE TV in a non-physical role, similar to Austin Aries, within the next few weeks after her suspension ends. So, everybody, that's just a little news for y'all that y'all did not, if y'all did not know. You know what I'm saying? We will keep you updated and informed. Stay tuned to The Brash with War Machine and Jump Street TV. The Brash.
Shout out to The Brash.
Shout out to Sean View. Good guy. Has a horrible word with words, but he's a good guy.
I'm glad you brought him up. Here's the thing, from what Sean View said, he even said he watched the Raw, and he said it was so boring, he only watched the first hour.
Damn.
And from reports of a dude who was actually there at the show last night, he said when Charlotte was cutting the promo, fans was walking out.
I probably would have walked out too. Like, yo, time to go home. I mean, because you know what's so bad about that segment, bro?
What?
One of the bad part about I didn't even know that was the end of Raw. I was waiting for another match. Like, oh wait, this is it? Like, then I saw the symbol on WWE Raw, like in the little corner box. Like, this it? This how you end Raw?
Exactly. And they said fans were leaving as soon as she was walking down to the ring. Fans was leaving.
Dang.
And look. I don't blame Charlotte and Sasha and Flair because the whole show sucked. So the fans would probably just say, fuck it. We don't want to see no more. We already seen enough. This probably gonna...
Ain't no need of being a dead horse.
When you're watching a movie and it's worse and it's just getting worse and worse, and you're almost to that final battle. It's like an action movie. You're in that final battle, and you really don't want to watch it because you think, man, from A to B it was trash, and now we're at C, and there's a good chance C finna be trash too. So I might as well not even watch it.
Exactly.
That's basically what it was. And to me, Ric Flair don't need to be in this, dog. Ric Flair doesn't even need to be in this storyline. I don't know why are they even putting Ric Flair into this. I think Ric Flair in this just to keep the story going. But like
I mean,
said,
is Flair even necessary?
not really. But supposedly the rumors is he's gonna screw Sasha out of the title, and
We're not gonna talk about that.
then they're gonna fight
Another
again.
negative.
But then there's a talk where Sasha could win, so we hope she wins because we're done with this feud. But like I said, it was a good way to end it. The beatdown part. The beatdown part was great by Charlotte. Sasha sold it like a pro. Did something Cena can't do. And Charlotte calling her dad names and stuff, even though it was expected, it was still gold. But the only thing that I didn't like about the segment was Ric Flair fake crying, like, come on, Flair. You put a better performance than that. And number two was just her apologizing. When she was trying to be nice to him at first, that part wasn't believable. I didn't believe that shit. Fans wasn't even into it. They was dead. They didn't react until she attacked Sasha. So, you know what I'm saying? And cussed out Ric Flair. So, in all, last night's Raw, if I had to rate it out of star, I'd give it a 1, dog. I'd give it a 1.
Wow. I give it a 4.
Out of 5 stars?
Hell, out of 10 stars.
No. You go 5 stars. When you do the star rule, you go 5. When you go with the
Shit, I get that bitch. I get that mug. Hold on. Let me show you what I get that mug. I'm gonna tell y'all what I get that mug for.
Yeah, you gotta remember that. When you rating, you give it. When you do the rating rule, you do 1 out of 10. When you do the stars, you
I get that
1
mug.
out of 5.
I don't think I can see that. I give it a -1.
Hey.
A -1.
It wasn't that bad, all right. Give it
negative.
Nope.
Get that bitch a -1.
We're giving it.
All right, I'll give it a 1.
Giving it a 1. Now, here's something we need to talk about. We're talking about fake wrestling fans. Fake wrestling.
And what is a fake wrestling fan? A fake wrestling fan is a person where, okay, let's put it this way: you got your fake fans, your casual fans, you got your diehard fans, and the casual fans are the guys in the middle, and the fake fans are just the people who they only cheer. They're in between. They're like, oh, if I'm a Sasha fan, but I'm a Charlotte fan, but I'm going to cheer for this person, but I'm going to cheer for that person. They don't make up their mind. Like, one minute they got a bunch of club shit gear on, but then the next week they're cheering for John Cena. Like, boo the club, like, he was just a club fan. Like, nah, man, I don't like AJ Styles no more. Then, when AJ Styles fighting Seth Rollins, it's all about they got their club shirts on again. Like, oh, I see when somebody your favorite wrestler, that's when you jump ship.
See, here's my problem with some of these fans. Okay.
Talk to him.
I'm gonna go WWE with this part. So, what I've seen lately, and everybody entitled to their own opinion. We say this all the time, but this is our opinion. There's people who I've seen were Sasha Banks fans. Now they're all of a sudden jumping on a Charlotte bandwagon. Oh, Charlotte's better than Sasha. Charlotte keeps winning. Charlotte's a great heel. That's why she's undefeated on pay-per-view. Charlotte's the best heel in the WWE. She's the greatest woman heel of all time. I've been hearing it all. But see, the funny thing about it is, all these people who saying they're Charlotte fans now were the same ones when she was faced last year saying she sucked, saying she couldn't wrestle, saying she was boring. Listen. Me, I've been a Charlotte fan since her NXT days. I said it when she came in, man, this girl can wrestle. She's probably going to have the same type of legacy as her father. Face or heel, I still think Charlotte is great. But you got them fake fans who 1 minute want to be on the Sasha train, but then when she's not winning matches and she keeps losing her title with pay-per-views, y'all want to jump ship and jump over to the Charlotte train. Oh, that's not real fans. If you're a real Sasha Banks fan, you'll roll with her no matter what. Champion or no champion, wins or no wins, like Zack Ryder. When Zack Ryder come out, he always get a pop because the fans are diehard to Zack Ryder. Even though he's not winning anything, the fans are still behind him because those are diehard fans. They're diehard fans of Zack Ryder. Now, Here's the thing with Sasha. When Sasha's heel, you got everybody, oh, Sasha's great. Sasha's a beast. She's great on the mic. I love her as a heel. She's the best. Face Sasha, when she's face, oh, she's trash. She's ugly. She looks like a horse. She got a big forehead. She wears wigs. It's funny.
No, I ain't never heard she like a horse. Now that's a new one. I ain't heard it.
Too, man. It's funny, but y'all changed on her real quick. But when she was heel, and when she was in NXT, Sasha's the queen. Sasha's the best. She's our boss. Now y'all hate her. But how much you want to bet the same people that hate her right now gonna be the same people back on her bandwagon when she turned heel? That's funny because see me, like I said, when I'm a diehard fan of a wrestler, I'ma stay on their level. Because me and this guy right here, we diehard fans, and we know a lot of diehard fans, and we've been around the block long enough to know who really about it and who really not about it. And us,
exactly.
we're diehard fans. We're gonna tell you the truth. You may not like it, but we're just gonna tell you the truth. And as for, let's see, AJ Styles, like the other day, somebody told me that AJ Styles and Kevin Owens are not real heels because they get cheered. When
I guess the NWO was a real heel either because they got cheered every night.
When was there a fake heel? You know what I'm saying? Heels are heels. Bad guys are bad guys. No matter how you put it. Some bad guys get cheered. That's just how it is. Like he said, the NWO Bullet Club, they are bad guys. But people love them. And people say, well, Charlotte's the greatest heel because she gets booed. Y'all realize Charlotte don't always get booed, right? People do realize that WWE adds something we like to say called crowd noise. The black out the cheers. So don't sit here and say that. You know what I'm saying? Well, what else you gotta say about these fake fans? Man?
I mean, like these fans, you know how I feel. Like the people that defend, I don't like them. Exactly, the people I don't like are the fans that complain about every little thing in the business. I guess I'm not the person to say names. Bruce Blitz, you know, that guy, you know, guys like him, who always complain about the WWE. Here's the thing. I'm going to shoot on this guy real quick. Bruce Blitz is the same person that how can you sit back and watch a product and complain, go on a full-on roid rage about a product? Like, if WWE makes you that mad, why do you watch it every Monday night and Tuesday. Why sit back and pay for the network? I don't even know if the man has the network. I'm not even talking about him. I'm just talking about fans in general. You get so mad about the WWE, but you got the network. You watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, but you complain about the product. I don't like chitlins. I don't eat them. My man here don't like chitlins. He doesn't eat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I don't like extremely hot. I don't like fiery hot wings, blazing wings. I don't order it. They'll be like me going to Wingstop, ordering the hottest wings they have, eat them, then call my brother here and complain about what I just ate. Like, dude, if you don't like them, why you order them? Why you spend your money on something that you don't like and complain about it? That's what that's like. You watch it every night, waste 3 hours of your life watching it just to rant about the booking. If you can do better, do that good old thing where I like to say, get a job at the WWE, become a writer, work your way up to head writer. Then you can book the show if you're that good.
Or that's what the game for. That's what 2K17's for.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up, man. Let's go for Bruce Blitz. Anybody that got a problem with it.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. They're ready to appreciate it.
Listen. If you want to argue about the product, hey, we all argue about the product. There's nothing wrong with saying what you gotta say. But there is a point where you can't complain about everything. Like, we complain. We all complain. Like I said, we don't like this Sasha Banks and Charlotte feud continuing. We don't want it. We don't want to see it anymore. We want this to be the end at Roadblock. Until another few months or a few years from now, then they can start it up again. But if you're going to sit there and jump ship and 1 minute say, oh, I'm a diehard Sasha Banks fan. You're on Facebook putting Sasha Banks pictures left and right. Then the next day you got Charlotte saying Charlotte's your queen. You look like
know who you are. You know who you are. And it gets to the point.
Wait.
Do you think? Go ahead, man.
There's a point where, okay, if you're like us, who actually a fan of both wrestlers, no matter who wrestlers it is, Adam Cole and Cody Rhodes, Jay Lethal and Kenny Omega, it don't matter who it is from any wrestling company. You know what I'm saying? Sexy Star, Johnny Mundo from Lucha Underground, Broken Matt Hardy, Bobby Lashley from TNA. It doesn't matter. If you're one of those fans that like both sides, you're going to talk much about this person and you're going to talk the same amount about this person. But if you're one of them one-sided people who that's all you talk about for the last 3 months and then you jump ship, that's like saying, oh, you're a Cowboy fan. No, you're a Patriots fan, but now that the Cowboys 11-1, you're going to take off your Patriots jersey and put on your Cowboys jersey because the Cowboys lost one less game than they did.
Exactly. And it's like,
you can't do that, man.
It's like, with all due, like, do you think I'm tired of seeing Sasha and Charlotte flip-flop? I'm not the biggest Sasha fan like my man is. I'm a Becky Lynch guy. I love me some Becky Lynch. I'm a last kicker, too. He's a boss. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, you don't see me getting mad, making rant videos, complaining about, like, it is what it is. Like, that's how I just feel like it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. But the point is, you got the people that's, oh, I'm an indie guy. I'm going to compare, oh, the indies is way better than WWE. Are you stupid, dumb, or slow? The indies is supposed to be better than the WWE, you morons. Why? Because they're trying to get to the elite level. You know what I'm saying? If you're a wrestler, if you're an independent wrestler, no matter what you say, the WWE is the goal in life. If you're a wrestler, if you're doing small, or if you're doing independent circuit, you're wrestling in high school gyms, then you get an always tryout, you're wrestling in always, you go to New Japan. If a WWE contract knocks on your door and they call you up like, yo, we want you to be in NXT, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. I don't care. No, it's not about getting missed. If that contract is right, you're gonna go. Everybody wants to be in the WWE at least once. Everybody dreams to be in the WWE, but the problem is you can sit back and compare. It's like trying to compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. You can't. It's two different eras, two different specimens of athletes. You cannot compare those two men. It's good to say, oh, LeBron's the next Jordan. He's like, right now he's the man, yes. But the WWE is just no matter what you say, at one point in life, you were a WWE fan. At one point, that's all we had was WWE, ECW, and WWF. Then WWE took everything, and that's all you had. You ain't had no other choice. Wasn't nobody watching no New Japan. Didn't nobody know about no ROH. They only had DVDs. And then, like, you can't be that kind of fan where you complain and complain. Like, you just sound like just a person, like, you sit back and watch it and complain about it. You watch it just to complain. Like, you got the hardcore fans like me and War Machine where we say, you know what? We're going to ride this out. We've been with the WWE when it was at its highest, when it was at its lowest, when it got to the middle, and we've been through it all. We survived it all. Like, we watch it hoping things will change. That's the thing. We watch WWE. Ask me why do I keep watching WWE. I watch it for change. I know WWE hits dry patches.
There is changing. There's a lot of
change. Yeah. You can see it, like with the Enzo thing. Like 2 years ago, would you have told me that they would be doing something that edgy? Heck no.
2 years ago, will you be able to tell me that Sasha Banks and Charlotte were in a Falls Count Anywhere match, an Iron Woman match, and a Hell in a Cell all in the same year?
I ain't even gonna lie. I laughed at this man when they they think about doing a Divas Hell in a Cell. Oh, they may be doing a Divas TLC. I laughed. I'm like, WWE's never going to do that. They're not even going to clear that. No.
And it
did. I'm like, okay, he was right. I was wrong. I did not believe it. I would not have believed if you had told me this 3 years ago that Sasha Banks and Charlotte would be main eventing a pay-per-view. I would have laughed at you in your freaking face.
And here's another thing. Shout out to Alexa Bliss, the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and shout out to her.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
I'm a fan of Alexa Bliss. Are you a fan? You somewhat of a fan? You a fan of her?
Who, me? Alexa Bliss? She cool. She's cute. She fun. I mean, she's a dope heel. She's a real dope heel.
And well deserved, by the way, for Alexa Bliss, who was in NXT. And if you really think about it, she was never NXT Women's Champion. She didn't even have a big moment in NXT. And TLC was her moment. So shout out to her. And for people who say she don't deserve it, you're just saying that because either you don't like heels or you only watch the WWE product and you don't know what she's been through. I mean, she been in NXT for 5 years. She deserves this. So come on, man. You gotta give her a respect, man. Respect is due. She's great.
Yeah, she deserves the title. Charlotte.
Becky Lynch will get her
She deserves it.
They'll get her run again. Becky's great. She'll get her belt.
Yeah, because I hear they say Becky Lynch is good. She's pretty much, she's better at the chaser of the title, not as champion. They say she's good as chasing the belt. So I think you told me that, or somebody else told me that they think Becky Lynch is the better.
A lot of people say that Becky's better as a chaser. And a lot of people said, I read their reviews on TLC, and they think that Alexa should have won it was the right move because they felt like Becky Lynch title run was stale. Kind of like Dean Ambrose. They thought Well, one, Becky got injured for like a month, so she was out. And like they said, nothing really was there. But not Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, once she came up to the main roster, she started to adapt real quickly. So, we see where this rivalry goes. But like I said, man, that's our thoughts on Raw. That's our thoughts on fans. Like we said, man, if you like somebody, that's who you like. If you're a fan of Nikki, you're a fan of Nikki. If you're a fan of Enzo, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, TNA, WCW, WCW, New Japan, Lucha Underground. Said we watch all this. We really don't talk
Yeah.
on the Ring of Honor in New Japan like that. We do watch it. I mean, come on. We talk about the Bullet Club all the time. Also the club right here. And about the club also. Yeah, they're not getting treated that much better, and we're not complaining because we still believe hope.
Yep. And before we get it, I just want to say this. I don't want it to sound like we coming at y'all people who watch this video foul. It's like, I'm like this. And so is my man right here. I respect, it's okay to have an opinion. But you got to understand, other people have an opinion too. It's just like, your opinion is like, okay, I feel this way, WWE's trash, and there's no change in my mind. Okay, cool, but it's just your opinion. Like, we respect your opinion. You can't be that person that you got a YouTube channel, you got 100,000 subscribers, and every video you post is a video you bashing WWE. Okay, now you sound like a hater. It's like saying, like I said, why do you keep watching it if you're just going to make videos bashing? You look like an idiot. Hashtag real talk.
Yeah, so that's what it is. And so that's our wrestling talk. That's our thoughts on this. We'll probably talk about SmackDown Live this week or something. I got more universe stuff coming up. I'm gonna try to release Extreme Rules by the weekend. I'm gonna release the match card maybe tomorrow night, hopefully. And we're gonna talk next week about some other stuff. But until then, keep subscribing. Keep it going. Subscribe to my boy. Go ahead and tell him where you at.
Subscribe to John Street TV on YouTube and subscribe. You already on the channel, so subscribe to Best in the World. This man has got 1 million views on his Bullet Club Chinatron. He's the first person in the squad to have 1 million views on YouTube, and I'm proud of him. I'm still proud of him. And his video is at 1 million. Out of all the Bullet Club Titantron on YouTube, his video is at 1 million. His video. Ain't nobody else been at 1 million but his. So, too sweet, man. Too sweet.
I'm very thankful for that. And also, I want you guys to know I still make Tigertrons. I'm not just doing gameplay and news videos. I got some Tigertron ideas, but I go to school, so sometimes school and work be in the way. So
you ain't got no job.
I got a job. That gets in the way. I got some more ideas. He was thinking of doing a Alexa Tigertron. I've been thinking about that for the last few weeks, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So look out for that Tigertron because it's gonna be just too
sweet. Boom.
wow.
We out.